Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, blow on. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out the back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be fielded at the 8. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
How about this for starting field position on your first drive? First and goal.
Check 50. Check 50.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score, Vikings 7, Bengals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go, set, 50, plant. Protein spill.
Check, nickel. Check.
On the ball. Fight.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Check. Wide, get wide. Watch twist.
Gone.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit. The run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
55.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the ship.
Hey, box truck.
They'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Mike 55. Coming to you.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. And it's 2nd down. To throw, Kaepernick. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Check 9. Watch the twist.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Kaepernick going to throw. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Alert 3.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. Room to run inside the 40. They find some open field here. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
Two draw quarters.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point try good by Gano, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Jim. Hey, 52, Mike, 52. Drop deep, over. 52, Mike, 52. Go. Get ready.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm going from back to you. I'm going from back to you. Check, 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 check.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Deep river.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 26, check 26.
80 weapon. Hey, Haywood. 5.
2nd and 11. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. 3rd down here.
Get ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bravo.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hey, check. Yo, go. Hit it.
Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Joe Mixon. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 22, Mike 22.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the slant.
Get it.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
I'm coming. Shift. Watch the shift. Mike 55.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be...
Go out. Shift.
Check the backer.
Now.
55, Mike, guys, 55. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On the ready. 52. Man, I got you. Watch 52. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Kaepernick now on first down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Law, he'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or
very
lights
quickly.
out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Any day. You can choose the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. I hope you brought your rush because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Silver. Short. Mike 52. Mike 52.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this 1st half, but he's got a 1st down here.
Smith, go.
He'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come up in an offset eye. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gano the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Kaepernick. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Kaepernick now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you really script 8 to 10, kind of the starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Max 22. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Hey.
Check hot route. Hot.
Get it.
On first down, Mixon, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Yeah. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Where's 52?
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Switch it.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to launch this thing way downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Once again, they run with Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quick the edge. Come. Watch
22-jet bomber.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Deuce. Mike,
80 weapon.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. The 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards on the ground.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
56-6, bullet high.
They'll try again down here with Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
We got double up.
Hey!
Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Like 22.
Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
SOS.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They run it again with Cook. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Vikings send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Being chased out left. And this is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, seam 6, H3, 218, chop it.
Hey, I got 83. We got that.
They'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Hey, zoom, snap.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Gano for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Mike 52, Mike, let's go.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
To throw is Kaepernick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down.
Check 52 is the mic. Check 52 is the mic. Here we go. 52 is the mic. Watch Mike. It's a party.
Back to throw. Kaepernick. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 52. Let's go, baby. Return it. Get that ball. Check that. We're Mike 52 right here. Danny. Mike 52. I got you, punk.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And he will find his man on the outside. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Tighten up. Switch. Go. Check 43. '52's the mic right here. 52's the mic. I'm on.
Kaepernick to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Mike 52. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Little Mike, get up. Get him.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tight down. There you go. Check 52's the mic.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, going into the final play of this game.